Look who's first. This amazing bean. Yep. Who's a good viewer? You are. Have a cookie. Re-Crix heart.
Hello, all you lovely, beautiful people. Hope you're doing fantastic as always, and welcome back in. And welcome to day 9 of Month of Screams. You know what this is already, but for those of you who don't, Month of Screams is my annual horror event in which we will play horror games every single day of the entire month. And I'm excited for this one. This one tonight is something I haven't actually shown you guys or really talked about on stream. There were a couple games I intentionally kept very, very, very vague, and I wanted to kind of act as a surprise. This is one of them. I think this will be a decent little gem for all of us to slowly, delve into and to envelop our minds in, so to speak. But before we get started on that, I want to know how you're doing. Have you been doing well? What have you been up to? Let me know what you all are up to, and what you guys have been 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 up to. I gotta get the quadruple, or quintuple, would be quintuple. Quintuple. Anyways. Okay, cool. Thank you for the Whopper. All right, so before we get started, couple quick things. I will be overhauling, hopefully, the apartment on Saturday. So this set here that you're seeing now might change, and by might, I mean more than likely will change. So do prepare for that. I will be trying to make alterations to everything. I'm gonna be pushing everything back. I'm gonna have the desk back over here, I think. I think that's gonna work best for me. But yeah, that out of the way. That aside, no longer having to mention that, I do think it's time for our treat of terror. So I've decided that I think what we're gonna do from now on is, even after Month of Screams has conceded, I'm gonna fill this bag up with as many different fucking treats as I can find. Some of them will be old, some of them will be new, some of them might not even be things you'd even remotely consider, but we're gonna try them all the same. And I'm looking forward to that. I really am. I do think tomorrow will be a drink day, so if you want to make sure you're here for another drink, then be sure to stop on by when we force Dew to play FNAF. But that's tomorrow, and today is today, so what can we find in the bag of Mr. Ray? See, I can rhyme. I can rhyme pretty smoothly, in fact, if you give me opportunity. Let me see what I can snatch out of this. Oh, you guys are gonna have a heyday with this one. You guys are gonna have a heyday with this one for sure. Alrighty. So, today's snack is, boogers. Oh, sorry. I mean boogers. You know, the candy boogers. Sour boogers. It tastes like snottermelon, sour green boogie, and slime apple. For those of you who don't know, these have been around for ages, and some of you might not even know that this exists, but these are sour gummies that essentially mimic like a fruit blend. Now, I haven't seen these in years, and I do remember there not being, and I do not that they're not being, but I remember there being a non-sour variant. I couldn't find those, but I did find the sour variant. So, yeah, this is a type of candy made by the company Flix Candy. And there's not really much to it. I'm just going to read off the ingredients real quick. It's just sugar, glucose syrup, water, gelatin, cornstarch, citric acid, malic acid. So you have two types of sour inducers. Artificial flavors, artificial colors. So yeah, I know some of you are gonna love seeing this again. I know I did. When I found this on the store shelf, I was like, No, this is I'm adding this to the month of Screams. It's gonna be perfect. You know, I was so happy to find these again. Oh my god, I think the last time I've had sour boogers as a candy was when I was like 8. Like, these have been around a while. So without further ado, let's just go and open these bad boys up. God, I haven't seen these. I was excited to find these, honestly. I enter the stream and see a box of sour boogers. Yeah, I know, right? And for those of you who are curious about what they look like, these are what the boogers look like. They're literally like these just little like rock-shaped little gummies covered in like a citric acid. I think there's a lighter. Yeah, here's the 3 colors. You can kind of see it here. There's a dark green, a light green, and a yellow. God. I will say, I don't recall them being this large and there being this few. It does say here that there's about 3 servings per container, about 9 pieces per serving. That does look about like 3 servings, so that's not inaccurate. I don't know if, can anyone else like verify? Because I know some of you guys in chat, like I see Gon's like nostalgia comment. Does anyone recall them being this large? Am I just going crazy? I don't recall them being this large, but maybe it's just been that long, you know? Like, you know how, like, you don't have a snack for ages, and then it's just like, oh, these seem smaller than they used to be. Like, specifically, oatmeal cream pies, the Little Debbie ones. They seem larger now. Okay, so it's not just me. Because, like, comparatively, let me grab one of these out. Comparatively. Let me get something like quantifiable. You know, I'm gonna grab the ball from my trackball. This is about I want to say a 2-inch ball in diameter. That's about an inch. Like that's kind of crazy to me. So, but let me see. So I believe this is sour green boogie. So we're gonna try each of the flavors. I want to tell you how they are, and yeah, and I'll give it an overall score. So sour green apple boogie. Oh yeah, those are gummy. A little slimy too. Like there is a reason why they're called boogers. That's actually a pretty good like green apple flavor for it to be purely artificial. That's actually quite good. That's quite nice. Okay, the next one is snottermelon, or for those of you who don't speak booger, watermelon. So let's give that one a go. God, the sliminess when you bite into them. It's like someone watered down a watermelon airhead and put it into gelatin. It's not bad. Not my favorite, though. And the last one is slime apple, or for those of you who, again, don't speak booger, pineapple. I'm kind of the most worried about this one, and I probably shouldn't have saved this one for last because I haven't had these in years, and pineapple artificial flavoring tends to be a bit finicky. So that's strange. Not bad. I feel like the pineapple flavor could use an improvement, but it's not bad. I do like it. It does still taste fairly accurate to a pineapple. Just it's missing like a core element or two from it. overall, I think for like a fun thematic candy, especially something that you'd find in your Halloween basket, maybe, I like these. I do. I think these hold like a special place in my heart. And nostalgia aside, they're just, I don't know. They're a unique kind of gummy. You don't tend to get tougher gummies too often, and when they do tend to pop up, they're like really tough. Like they're almost practically gum or like a taffy. So to find ones that are traditionally like super squishy like this, like you can just like completely squish it with like little effort, but then it has like a nice chewableness to them. I think it's a nice thing that we tend to miss a lot. So I'm gonna have to give Sour Boogers a God, what do I give it? Like, I'm trying to look at this objectively, because like genuinely they're not bad. I'd say a 7 out of 10. They're not fantastic. They're not the best thing on the earth, and trust me, they're not gonna hit everyone's sweet spot, but I feel like for a candy that's been around as long as these have, I think these have been around since like the 90s. The fact that they're still around, still being produced, and the taste hasn't seemed to have been like at all compromised, like this would make a kid happy. And really, that's the point of it. It doesn't need to be anything extravagant, because the whole point is for it to be silly, wacky, a little disgusting. Kids are kind of disgusting, but it's meant to be fun. Most importantly, it is meant to be fun. And I feel like these still are. So, 7 out of 10. But you know what that means. It's time to add it to the archive, because we've been starting that archive up pretty significantly. And you can kind of see here how many we've had. We've had a lot of things to the archive. So let's add one more. One more, you know. We're gonna type it in. Sour Boogers. This gets a 7 out of 10. Also, because I know some of you are gonna be curious, if you want to try to find these, your local Walmart might have them. I know these tend to be sometimes there, sometimes not. Check your local Walmart, they might have them in stock. If they don't, maybe check your dollar store, they might also have them. It's really hard to say. But if you did want to know where to find them, that would probably be your best bet. A basic yet fun candy that has stood the test of time. Well, not anything to write home about. They are still a fun little treat that bring back that nostalgic feeling. Yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy about that. Talking about nostalgia, Coke is bringing back Diet Coke Lime with the 80s design, and I know you hate Coke. I mean, if there's enough demand, I will try it. My whole thing is, personally, when it comes to Coke, is I just don't like the taste of Coca-Cola, preferably. Like, if we're talking out of every single kind of cola that I've ever had, Coca-Cola is easily the bottom for me. Other Coke products are fine. Like, I like Fanta. Fanta, for the most part, is pretty good, especially Orange Fanta. Orange Fanta beats Crush, in my opinion, every day of the week. Same thing with Sprite versus 7-Up. Like, as much as I want to say that 7-Up's good, its taste has fallen off severely from the grace that it had. Starry is still pretty nice, though. But, yeah. I don't know. If you guys want me to try out the Lime Coke, I will try them out. I mean, I tried out Slice, and we had a couple, hits, a couple misses. So maybe if we start seeing some of these flavors come back... I'm just saying, if Crystal Pepsi makes a comeback, I will stockpile that shit. I will stockpile it. I never got to try Crystal Pepsi. The 2 times that it existed, I didn't get to fucking try it. Oh, Pepsi Blue comes back? Oh, you bet your ass I'm gonna stockpile. I love Pepsi Blue. Have I talked about Pepsi Blue enough on this fucking channel? I don't think I have. But for those of you who don't know, I stand by Pepsi Blue being one of the best sodas to ever be released. And it's a damn shame that it didn't fucking stick around for another goddamn decade. It's a damn fucking shame. Holy crap, it's a damn fucking shame. Anyways, not the point. You're not here to hear me rant about Pepsi or forgotten beverages. You're here to see me play a unique type of horror game. One that is still built in RPG Maker, but one that's not quite well known, and I honestly kind of like the interest of. The intrigue, the hook, the story, the concept. I thought it was interesting, so join me as we play. Sorry, we're open. I really do hope you guys like this one. I picked this one out specially for you guys, but also out of my own curiosity. You know, I just had to do it. I had to do it. It had to be done, because if it wasn't, then well, we'd be in some trouble, wouldn't we? All right. Let me pause the ambient music. I know some of you were probably enjoying the music, but you know, we got games to play. We can't do this forever. All right, so we do have an option setting. I do believe this game should have controller support. I do believe, yeah, I was about to say, I do believe it has controller support. So we're gonna always dash. Command, remember, volume should be fine. All right, let me quickly grab a Ziploc baggie for the boogers, and then we'll get started, okay? Tripping all over the place, so I don't give a fuck about you anyway. I don't remember how to sing this song. Something, 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 sing along. This doesn't fit in the boogers don't fit in the bag. Guys, they don't fit. They don't fit. Okay, we're gonna have to, I'll have to take them out of the box. Unfortunately, the box is gonna have to get abandoned for the sake of preservation of the sweets. God, my dentist is gonna fucking hate me. Like, you know, you need all these fillings. Why are you eating sugar so much? I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. I can't stop. I can't help myself. It's fucking Halloween, baby. All right. Let's get this party started. And, yeah. All right. So, new game. Would you rather have an empty can of Crystal Pepsi or an empty can of Crystal Blue? Crystal Blue isn't a thing. It's just Pepsi Blue. So I guess at that point, I'd rather have an empty can of Crystal Pepsi. Photosensitivity warning. The game contains flashing and strobing lights and effects. You may toggle the filter accordingly. The filter can be changed during gameplay. Change filter. Ooh. Okay. Custom. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen this in a, I haven't seen this type of thing at all. And I think I think that's pretty cool to have this, like, natively in the game. That's pretty awesome. Disclaimer. Sorry We're Open is a one-part survival horror RPG and a part text-based adventure game. You will not always be equipped for the encounters ahead, and losing may be the only viable option. This game does not contain conventional jump scares, and your progress and actions are permanent. This game supports an autosave feature. Good to know. Let me get my my mouse out of the way. Windows 98? Windows 98, baby! Let's go! Oh, I have to type in my name. We're gonna name ourselves Morcus, because I feel like Morcus just needs to be a thing today. No, sorry, Morcus. Morcussy? Morcussy, no, Morcus. Morcus is fine. Morcus is good enough. Login as Morcus. We're gonna log in as Morcus. That's just the name we're given today, okay? Login successful. It was like Windows 95. The 95, yeah, I mean, they do look and operate pretty similarly. The only reason I'm pretty sure this is 98 is because of the amount of colors. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Start program. Upon entering the break room, you see one of your coworkers silently sobbing to themselves while they eat. Everyone else looks to be keeping their distance. You okay? They look up, eyes forlorn and in desperate need of sleep. I've been here every day since opening. They then resume eating, the tears still running down their face, but the sobbing has stopped, at least. Just gonna leave it like that. You ever hear some of your coworkers engage in conversation?
I'm telling you, man. Clock stopped completely. Computers won't work anymore. And modern technology will just go kaput. There'll be mass hysteria when the clock hits it, man.
What's that now? All eyes look to you, as if some unspoken taboo has been enacted.
If you must know, it's all about our hubris, man. We get all our work orders from a fancy box with a screen, but we can't even use it to count up the calendar in the next millennium.
Then go for a smoke break. Taking your time during your break, you notice that everyone's gone back to work. Unfortunately, it looks like they've also left quite a mess behind. Some wet, some dry, but mostly manageable. There's one wet mess in the room. You have one mop. I'm gonna attempt to step over. I mean, it's not my mess. It's not my mess. You tripped over. 3 HP to your ego. God damn it. There's a dry mess in the room. I'm gonna attempt to step over. Fuck me. Can't catch a break, man. With the lights suddenly out, you turn to leave the room, but find the door to be locked. Inspecting the other appliances, it looks like the electricity is out as well. You feel the room steadily get steadily warmer, and the air become worryingly stagnant. Call for help. Ooh. It feels like it's been a while, but you finally hear a light knocking on the door. Hey, I know it's closing time, but could you do just one more thing before you leave? I've actually got to run off now, so... The heat of the room is stifling. You hear them aggressively knock once more. Hey! Did you hear me? Very unprofessional to leave me hanging like that. Call for help. Your breath begins to leave you. The door light jiggles as they struggle. Did you lock this door? Shit, this better not be one of the strike things again. Now you hear them banging on the door, call for help. Your lungs are on fire, but all you can inhale is smoke. You know what? I give up. You do whatever this is, and I'll see you on Monday. With a pink slip or something. You've done nothing but cause problems for others. Scream for help. Death calls. You cannot elude it forever. As a last resort, prepare to lose everything. I only have an item? Trash. You don't have the trash to find. 5-second rule. Ow. Remember, nothing is free. Skill. What the fuck? Okay, work hard, play hard, hit hard. Until the boss comes, cost the manager 3 HP. But it can terminate the manager. I quit. Terminates the employee, but heals the crew. Nature calls. Lay a fresh one. Lay a fresh one and targets with a smell. Is that just taking a shit? Hey, BTS, welcome on in. Let me do goof off, I guess. Or maybe not. Let me go I quit. Party is over.
Congratulations! And welcome to your new position as the manager of your local supermarket branch. In this informational video, we'll be covering what things to expect and outline your new responsibilities. First things first, here are some basic instructions.
Okay.
Remember, your store's reputation and your employees' livelihoods are in your hands. Before diving in, is this your first time as a manager?
Yes. Certainly, sure. Why not?
To keep you grounded with your employees, you'll be expected to experience the day shift as they do, except through a screen. The day shift will include tasks such as restocking inventory, regular cleaning, customer service, and the like. Note that every decision you make here will either affect your employees or, more importantly, your wallet. As the manager, you'll be expected to go above and beyond what is normally expected of a regular employee. Which is why your shift doesn't end when the sun goes down. In fact, it's just the beginning. But other than that, the night shift is just like it is during the day, except for a few minor differences. Just make sure not to fall asleep.
Huh. Interesting.
And finally, as the lifeblood of your store, aside from your own, your employees are your most valuable asset. Managing your employees, or crew, will determine how far you will go in this industry. Note that every skill an employee uses will cost varying amounts of money. Alternatively, every employee can also goof off at your expense, getting the job done at no monetary cost. Or leave your service by quitting, inspiring and healing your crew at the cost of their termination. Also noting each employee you interview may have unique liabilities. Liabilities range from having helpful qualities during encounters to completely detrimental flaws that may bring your crew down along with them. Part of your job is to work with what you've got, and to make sure the most of your current crew. But if someone new and better comes along, we trust you to have what it takes to fire and hire as you see fit. Upon employee termination, please note that lost employees will be automatically removed from the crew. Rest assured, you'll be able to fill that void with your crew in no time. However, if you, the manager, were to succumb to your moral tendencies, your encounters will automatically end as well. Remember, despite all common morality, self-preservation is key in this industry. Once again, congratulations on making it this far. You are now armed with the knowledge you need to meet the responsibilities and expectations of your new managerial position. Work hard enough and one day, you too can make it to the corporate ladder.
Miss me with that jargon jargon. Hello, Eve. How you doing? Picked up a piece of trash. Probably best to throw it away properly. Nah. It's mine. You got one bag full of money. One trash. Dispose trash? No. We want the trash. I want to keep the trash. Where all the employees clock in. Requires punch cards. Interesting. The communal fridge for employees' lunches. 0 lunches are returned to the fridge. The vending machine is full. Have a look. We got a cigarette, a mop, and a broom. Why can't I buy a mop and a broom from the vending machine? Someone's forgotten lunch. Can be eaten yourself or returned to the fridge. I'll take it. I don't wanna eat it. Yeah, return the missing pack lunch. The TV flickers a familiar flicker. Interesting. Tough mess marks the floor. Requires 1 industrial cleaner to pass. Clean up. How would I get an industrial cleaner? Anyways, how you doing, Eve? Have a good stream, just popping in. Well, I appreciate you. Please go get some good rest, okay? I know you're busy. Yeah, definitely don't want the flicker. I feel it's like just getting the hiss effects, the bulge pinch, and the scan lines is enough. I'm always busy. I feel that. That's a fucking mood. I feel that more than I'd like to admit. I guess we can just clock in. That's the only thing we can do.
Customer service. Usually used for announcements and returns, the customer service desk is a common vantage point for all the goings-on of the store, and is the perfect place to catch up on the local rumors and gossip. The latest story being that someone's been breaking into the employee lockers during work hours, but neither taking nor leaving anything. Of course, most rumors point to management for the random inspections.
'Tis the life of a legal drug dealer, aka pharmacy tech. Hey. Pharmacy techs do astounding work and are very much needed in modern day society, so that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing in the slightest. Let's check my employees. I have no employees. Alright, start the shift, I guess. Clock in on Monday. The air vibrates with tension as the prospective employee comes up to you. You reach to shake their hand, but feel nothing but pain and joints popping out of place. Their Herculean grip solid and unyielding. They speak,
Hello! It's not so nice to meet you.
New employee interview. Position custodian. Liability hypochondriac. Max HP decreased by 30%, but healing is more effective. I mean, we don't have anyone right now. What are your skills? Goof off, I quit. Cleaner, scorn. Cleanup rush. Yeah, I think we can hire. The staring contest with the wall continues. It is now 9 o'clock a.m. Let's restock the shelves. You see an empty shelf in need of restocking. Sit down and get to it. Find some product that fell behind the shelves a long time ago. You got 1 cigarette. Oh boy. Something scuttles behind the shelves. It's now 10 o'clock a.m. I guess we'll trim around the floor. You see an unattended plastic bag. Look inside. You got $10. Oh boy, that's awesome. Another customer walks in through the exit door. It is, I hate when people do that, by the way. 11 o'clock a.m. Let's clean up. Take out the trash. I can't clean up the wet mess right now. The trash can is filled to the brim. Take out the trash. Something slimy latches to you. Attempting to get it off, you splash it everywhere. Your crew becomes nauseated. You got 2 trash. Fuck. Oh, I do have mops and brooms. I did have mops and brooms, guys. A customer comes up and hands you a crumpled plastic bag with nothing but crumbs at the bottom.
I'd like to return this.
You can only assume that there was once food inside. No!
Come on, last guy here let me do it.
Their face darkens and eyes narrow.
Or am I gonna have to complain?
Sighing, you look up the policy, and indeed, you'll have to accept the return. That's some bullshit! What? Staring constantly wall continues. It's now 1 o'clock p.m. Take out the trash. Trash can is filled to the brim. Take out the trash. Why? And we were already nauseated, so, I mean, that's not that bad. Screw pretty hard in the mosaic on the speakers. The mosaic. We'll clean up the dry mess. There's a dry mess in your eye. I have 2 brooms. Let me clean it up. Clean up the mess. Cool. Yet another fly joins its friends, and they heated the fluorescent bulb. It is now 3 o'clock p.m. Excuse me! Oh, sorry. Excuse me! Turning around, you see a little kid looking up at you. They're holding a pen and paper. I'm doing a school report, so I want to ask, do you like working here?
Best job I ever had.
Wow, that's the 5th one today. And at their paper, you see a few categories with some tally marks aside them. Thanks for your cooperation. They told me to give people things if they answer, so here. I got a sugar packet. Run along, kid, while you can. Another customer walks in through the exit door. It's now 4 o'clock p.m. Gather shopping carts. You see some runaway carts barreling towards you. Attempt to dodge.
In the event of a
Cart-related incident. Light a fire under your employee. Hello. I don't know if I can do that. Esther! Hello! How you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Re-Crix. I'm your local nerd on the internet who's voice acting memes, likes to sing, and is your resident horror connoisseur. And welcome to my Month of Screams, my annual horror event where I play horror games every single day for the entirety of October, featuring a bunch of food reviews and the likes. How was stream? Hope you have a good day and a fun stream. I'm having a pretty good time. I hope your stream has been going well. Hey, how was yours? Let me get you a shout out. Oh, we already got you a shout out. Well, my mods beat me to the punch. Anyways, how are you doing? Good. We were also playing a horror game, The Boogeyman. I saw you make a post on Blue Sky briefly, but I didn't get to stop in because I was on my way home. Either way, I hope it went well. Also, at some point, because I've been meaning to reach out, I want to do a collab at some point. I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like that would be interesting. I don't know what we would do, but I think it would be neat if we did. Also, I'm just gonna goof off. I'm also gonna use trash on it. Uh-oh. Well, like that killed it pretty. Oh my god, yeah, yeah. I think it'd be fun. Send me a DM. I think I have you in DMs. In the random chance that I don't, I will try to reach out. Hit me up anytime, dude. Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. Anyways, how was Boogeyman? Was it worth playing? Because I know you've been playing stuff like Hanged Man 2 recently. It is now 5 o'clock p.m. Time to clock out. You got $64. You got Industrial Cleaner. Let's head back to the break room. Because we needed a... Oh, shit. I can talk to you now. Can I? Yeah. No, I feel like this is just to allow me to hire... No, it's just information. Okay. Alright, what's up here? Let's pick up the trash. Pick up the trash. What's this? An employee announcement. Remember the difference between dry messes and wet messes. It's fairly simple. We use brooms for one and mops for the other. Tough messes are different cases, and you'll need industrial cleaner. Due to the rising cost of cleaning materials, we'll need to enforce this. If you catch anyone using one where you should be using the other, it's your ass. Damn, that's a little rough. The employee locker remains locked. Okay, so I know they mentioned something about like people breaking in, so we do need to keep an eye on that. It's interesting, though. I think the other two I've played, of the other two I've played, this one is the worst, letting you know that, letting you know what you have to do next. I feel like that with Ao Oni. Ao Oni is also super bad about giving you any kind of proper hints to solve the puzzles. Like, it's... I'm surprised there was even, like, sequels to the game. That's how bad it is. Cleanliness announcement. If you ever come across any trash anywhere, pick it up and throw it in the garbage. And if you go to the restroom, wash your hands before going back to work. Don't be disgusting. It's as simple as that. Understandable. It remains locked. Can I go in here? The floor is wet. Yeah, well, we'll use it. Why not? Grab this. You got 2 bags full of money. Oh yeah. So Oni's puzzles and stuff are pretty random. I noticed. We ended up playing, I think, what was it, like on day 3 or 4 of Month of Screams. And I've gotten stuck on it on 2 separate occasions already. And one of the times I solved it fairly easily, like after I gave it enough thought. But the second time, no. Dear God, no. Wash your hands. So it burns a little. Huh? Oh, it's occupied. Hey, you look fresh. Guess you don't know, huh? People don't really use this toilet at this time. And people don't come in because I'm here. Kind of a mutual agreement we got going on, so skedaddle. Thank you for your cleanliness. Who the fuck is in the toilet stall? A dry mess mars the floor. Clean up. Oh wait, can I like... I can. Seems they cannot hear you. You have a hearing aid! You got 1 bag full of money. Nice. I do like the style of this game. I do think it's pretty neat. It's something different. Methinks.
Would the nearest manager please pick up on the counter? That phone on the counter. Or the phone on the counter. Thank you.
Well, I don't have any brooms. I'm out of brooms. Selective hearing. I mean, that's old people for you. You got 1 bag full of money. Let's go. Bag full of money? The employee locker key. Wait, hold on. That's a huge find right now. At least I presume that's a huge find, right? Blowout sale. Ah, it looks a little bit like blood. Why is there a shopping cart here? You got 5 trash. Nice. I'm gonna try to push the cart back where it's supposed to be. Never mind. I fucked up the cart. I can't move the cart. I fucked up, guys. Metal detected. Please return to the checkout stand. What does this say? Electronics department under construction. Oh, it literally is. What the hell? I thought that was a joke. A bag with some money. I mean, it's still money, right? Give me the trash. What does this say? It doesn't say anything. It's a lot of trash.
I'm the trash man. I eat garbage.
That's the funny saying. The funny Danny DeVito man. We love Danny DeVito. God, we love Danny DeVito so fucking much. What would the world do without Danny DeVito? Honestly.
Other side of the counter, please.
Oh, okay.
Good. You picked up. Finally. Someone with authority. Sorry about using the intercom. Didn't know you were in today. Or if you were in today. I'm the consultant in charge of the shipments for the store. I've been trying to get in touch, but as you can see, the floor's kind of lacking in inventory at the moment. Nothing on the shelves, no clothes, not even produce. Same goes for electronics. The section isn't open yet, but what are you gonna sell with no inventory? Now, I know other stores have got some stock, but they're just not willing to share with others, you know? Anyway, that's where you come in. You'll probably find delivery manifests in the trucks here or at other locations. If you can bring me delivery manifests, I can get you the punch cards you need. The store inventory expands and we can get back to working normally. Sounds like a win-win, right? We just pick up the phone here to let me know.
Will do. Understand. I understand. Random old guy. We need Danny DeVito to protect the trees. He truly is like the last chance we have to save humanity. Just his existence makes the trees blossom with growth. The door will remain locked. If it's the manager's office and I'm the manager, why can't I access the... whatever. Spare shoes, a blanket, deodorant, toothpaste, etc. An alarming amount of toilet paper. All the necessities. You got $40. That's not bad. This isn't eerie at all. What's this? Warehouse. Someone's forgotten lunch. Yes, give me that. We return another lunch to the fridge. Let's get you back to bed, Grandpa. Hey, I got another lunch. Let's go. Dude, what the hell? I'm finding lunches for days. Starvation? I don't know what that is. What's this? Peering inside to see the truck is actually set to neutral. Why is this information important to me? What about that is information that I need to know? Bag full of money? Wait, funny fact. My high school's classmate dad was a body double for him back in the day. I don't know if I want to believe you on that. That's a stretch. But then again, I mean, I've had a lot of weird coincidences too, like randomly meeting Shia LaBeouf on a, well, he's boarding a Disney cruise, so. I'll give you it. I'll give you it. No, I don't want to activate the freaking security alarm. The coveted Employee of the Month wall, where coworkers are immortalized for posterity. So far, 0 employees were named Employee of the Month. Does not open from this side. Let's go. Well, let me quickly grab some. I think I have enough. Yeah, I have enough to grab some mops and some brooms. Let's go back out to the show floor real quick. Like, see if we can at least get, like, the rest of these areas opened up. Or at least not the rest, but some of them, you know? Dry mess, yes, use a broom. You got 1 bag full of money. Cool. Should be another... Floor is wet. Okay, cool. This better be, like, chock full of money, right? Like, it's gotta be, like, pumped full of money. Oh, it's an employee locker key. You know, I'm actually happy with that, too. That's not bad. That is not a bad find. Okay. What's here? Yep. What's in this? Someone's forgotten lunch. Give me this, please. Thank you. And I think I'm now out of... Well, I have 1 mop left. So we've entirely cleared out this part of the store. We need to find 1 more wet spot that we can... There's no way this is wet. Yeah, it's dry. Is this wet? Yes! Let's go. Another forgotten lunch. How many forgotten lunches are there? I feel like that's the next big question we need to find out. It's okay, Grandpa. I'll help you across the street. Why are you bullying Majito so much? What did he ever do to you? I think that's all the lunches, yeah. Hold on. I have like... There is so much money. I'm rich, guys. It's awesome. Alright, cool. Let me open up this other locker real quick. Collection of hair ties. They all look to be from different people. You got 40 bucks. 40 buckaroonies. I'm gonna quickly do, I think, like a few more, like 3 more mops and 3 more brooms. Yes, yes, tell us more. Don't you get your ego in a twist. It's my job. Alright, clean that up. Gotta clean that up. Awesome. Employee, another. Wait, hold on. But there's not another employee locker. Was there? I have 1 more mop and 2 more brooms. And that should be a wet mess. Yeah. Another employee locker key. That's interesting. Why am I finding so many employee locker keys? There's something about it. Oh, I have no more mops, so that requires a wet. This should be a dry. Another employee locker key. Huh. Strange. So we have one more mop that we need. Honestly, I should just grab the mop. A pumpkin spice scented candle. Someone's taking a bite out of it. Someone what? There's some red stained napkins inside. Some look more fresh than the others due to the color. I think I have one more. Yeah, I have one more. A bag of suspicious powder. It's always used for demonstrations, but never opened. I guess I just need to grab one more mop and get the last key, right? Right? We're making hella bank right now. Massive amounts of money. Purely off of me robbing my employees. It's not theft if they left it in the store. That's what my old boss used to say. My old boss was a cunt. Metal detected. Oh no. Okay. Mop, 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 mop. I'm gonna mop up. Are these like playing cards? Look like playing cards. Or maybe like maybe not playing cards, maybe the gift shop cards. You know, like that section of like the electronics area. One bag full of money, and there should be an employee locker key. Let's go. Cool. Alright, let's go open up the last locker. Maybe there's gonna be something fun and good in there. The employer locker is unlocked. You find 7 pairs of the same style of sunglasses, each labeled for a day of the week. I mean, I can't be mad about that. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we have a cigarette, a sugar pouch, a customer service card. We have 75 fucking trash balls. How does one save? Can I save? I guess let's start the shift. Clock in on Tuesday. The hum of the lights becomes comforting for a moment. It's now 10 o'clock p.m. Let's look at the new employee interview. Position, cashier. Liability, hypochondriac. Do I really want another hypochondriac? No, I'm sorry. I gotta let you go, dude. You sneeze without covering your mouth. Strangely, somebody responds. What do you mean? Wait, is this a 24-hour store? A new employee interview. Ooh, bagger, hypochondria. No. The symphony of crickets continues. It's now 12 o'clock a.m. Let's gather shopping carts. See your own shopping carts barreling towards you. Attempt to dodge. Damn it! I didn't dodge in time. I'm just gonna use trash. You're also going to use trash. You know, rather the trash to find noxious trash. Nice. Rather the trash to find 5-second rule. Nice. Rather the trash to find 5-second rule. Nice. Rather the trash to find 5-second rule. Okay, well, it's not exactly helping me. Noxious trash, nice. Noxious trash, nice, nice. See, this is why we keep the trash, guys, because 1 point of damage equals another thing that I don't have to pay for. I don't have to pay any employees to fight for me. Ow! How dare you egg me? Do you know who I am? Not an egg, maybe. Says my non-binary ass.
Peach.
I actually just hydrated, but I will do it again. Bag full of money found. Oh boy! Someone, somewhere, lets out a small fart. So that's what that does. Yeah, all of the redeems have some kind of like random effect, including some in the fun gang. You can't tell if it's a trick of the light or a reflection, but you see a moving shadow on the ceiling. You're pretty sure you're the only one on the floor at the moment. Shine a light ahead. Whipping your light in front of you reveals the basic mannequin display. They're all posed as they were, having a discussion they could only know about, lasting days, weeks, even months, or at least until the next seasonal holiday. The thought unnerves you. You sneeze without covering your mouth. Strangely, somebody responds. Restock the shelves. I guess we'll check the store inventory. You see a stray box of products scuttle away. Try to catch it. No! What do you mean it's a fucking mannequin? What? Someone, somewhere, lets out a small fart. It's 1 a.m. I guess 1 a.m. The casual ass-ripping hour. Hey, if you're not expelling gas at 1 a.m., are you even living? In the event of an intrusion. Fuck, okay. Let's just start off with trash. Lucky trash, you got $2. Another trash to find. Noxious trash, okay. It has like 8 health, maybe, I want to say. Normally, I'm not awake enough to expel a gas other than breathing at 1 a.m. Honestly, fair. Very fair. I am an insomniac, so I tend to be up fairly late sometimes. Great for horror. Jesus Christ. How the fuck do I save? No, my custodian is dead! Back to work, bag full of money found. That's cool and all, but I need to heal. The staring contest of the wall continues. It's now 3 o'clock a.m. I'll take a quick break. There was a brief lull in work for a moment. Shop. Cigarette. 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 Grabbing like 5 mops and like 5 brooms. There's a brief lull in work for the moment. Okay, check employees. No, he's actually gone! Rest in peace, you hypochondriac. I will miss you. Damn, now I kind of wish I grabbed another hypochondriac out of the thing. Why the fuck did Spartan pin a comment saying we like money? I saw that! Crew gained 2 HP. You got $15. The hum of the lights becomes comforting for a moment. It's now 4 o'clock a.m. Returning to the customer service counter, you see that somehow a bunch of shopping carts and mannequins from the store were placed behind the counter. It's a pretty fragile mess, so removing just one thing will clear it out. Let's clear the carts first. I did it by accident. Uh-huh. Sure you did. You know, I don't know if I believe you. Wow, I'm actually surprised that I managed to not get, like, injured. I just noticed myself. That's why I removed it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure. I know your secrets. You know, I know where you live. No, I don't. But what if I did? Then I'd be able to send Christmas gifts, potentially. And that's pretty cool. Alright, death. Oh, they split. That makes sense. No, I'm almost dead! Okay, Morcus, please! Morcus, please! I should not be alive! Please, I need a healing item! Shift summary. Consecutive hours endured. 6 employees lost 1. Did I lose money? God damn it, save yourself. This is your first strike. You got $25. What do you mean your first strike? What the fuck is this place? Oh shit! I got a new card. I'm very confused, but this is actually super cool. Like, the way that this plays out is just unique, and I like it. I like that it's super unique. Also, that's a lot of blood. I just realized that's a lot of blood. Locked. Is there any, like, other doorway I can use? No? Something is wedged among the boxes. You got an old warehouse key. Climb inside the box pile? Sure. Well, I guess let's try the shift again. I would awaken to find the unmatched power of the sun in a box on my front porch, and opening it would be like the scene from Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, followed by a Minecraft beacon-like beam. Interesting. Let's clean up the dry mess. You sneeze without covering your mouth. Strangely, somebody responds. New employee interview, please. Custodian. Toxic will always counterattack. Chance to pass status to target. Higher. That's amazing. What? Something's close behind the shelves. It's now 12 o'clock a.m. Gather the shopping carts. In the event of a cart-related accident. Revives a dead ally. Okay, so I can actually, like, do something now. Nice. Nice. Corporate repercussions. Nice. Nice. No, I just got this custodian. Go fuck yourself. Leave my employees alone. Noxious trash, okay. Noxious trash? Yeah. I'm okay with this. Let's just go straight into the trash. I don't know why. It's satisfying to use the trash, especially when, like, you know you can get the free hits in. Back to work. Bag full of money found. Bag full of money found. A lot of people leave bags full of money in their shopping carts, apparently. No one's watching. You pose menacingly. Can't tell if it's trick of the light or reflection. You see a moving shadow on the ceiling. You're for sure the only one that's on the... Okay. Let me try to shine a light above. Shining light, you upsettingly see some vermin crawling on the ceiling supports and pipes. And looking even further, you see what looks like to be some kind of bird of prey and its kin. You've clearly intruded on their territory. The manager is marked. Fuck. Symphony of Crickets continues. New employee interview. Position, shopping associate. Liability, empathetic. Takes damage for other employees, most likely to be targeted by enemies. Okay. I mean, I don't mind hiring that guy. Restock the shelves. You see an empty, yeah, let's just restock. Stretching to reach the products, you feel something pop in your back. I just got called old. What the fuck? I'm not that old. I swear on my life. Returning to the customer service counter, you see that somehow a bunch of shopping. Oh, fuck me. We remove the carts. At least I know what I'm getting myself into if I fight them. Jesus Christ. Warehouse strategy. You ravel the untrash to find the 5-second rule. That's perfect. I actually kind of needed that. 5-second rule. That's perfect. I still needed that. Noxious trash, nice. Noxious trash, nice. Not my custodian, you fucking cunt! Give me back my custodian. Alright, and I'm gonna let you goof off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. Corporate repercussions. Fuck. Goof off. Goof off. Trash. I didn't miss. No. Noxious trash, please. Fuck. Oh my god. Trying to keep these guys alive is becoming a very challenging task. Trash, noxious, please. Let's go. Come on, noxious and noxious. Come on. No! Oh my god. Please, noxious trash. Jesus fucking Christ. I thought that wasn't gonna hit. Space on the counter cleared up for now. Coworkers start passing by. You see them side-eye as you catch your breath. Nothing to see here. I wasn't fighting shopping carts. hear a ringing in your ears. Now it's gone. Triple Whopper, perfect toppers, pickle ketchup. If I don't want. Thank you for the Whopper. Roam the floor. You see an unintended. Yes, give. Ooh, I got a cigarette. Let's go. We can clock out. You got $64. Not bad. Yeah, Whopper, 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 Whopper. Liability, unskilled, no pros, no cons. And that's fine. They don't need to be heavily skilled, okay? All right, cool. All right, so we need to go find the other messes, because there were other messes we needed to clean up. I don't have any that one requires an industrial cleaner. Okay. Well, I'm sure we can get one eventually, right? Bag full of money. A mannequin tailored for a single purpose. Touch. I made a mistake! Fuck. I'm gonna mark, and then I'm gonna trash, and then I'm gonna trash. And I'm gonna hope that this is enough on its own. That was wishful thinking. Okay. I'll goof off and then we'll just trash twice. We'll be fine. Back to work. The truck moved on its own accord. Oh. That's what it took to move the truck. What the fuck is that thing? Death calls. You cannot elude it forever. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. I did not fucking sign up for this. I did not fucking sign up for this. I did not fucking sign up for this. You cannot do this to me right now. I'm almost dead. What the fuck? I need to heal. I need to heal. We're gonna yell at myself. I'm gonna give myself another cigarette. And I'm gonna warehouse safety myself. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. We're gonna mark. Attacks a target with cleanliness. Custodian. I won? Delivery manifest general. Explain to me how I won that fight. That didn't even make sense. I mean, I guess I shouldn't question it. I don't think I would have won that otherwise if it hadn't randomly done that. I would like to be able to heal, though. That would be That'd be great. Oh. One of them died. No. That's fucked. Who the hell is that guy in the corner?
Hello! I'm your branch's corporate liaison.
Liaison? Liaison? It's liaison, right? I believe so.
Liaison. I'm here to address any issues or concerns you may have. Because we here at corporate value your opinions and feedback. So, do you have any questions and or inquiries?
I have several questions.
Actually, before we get to that, let's go over your current assessment. So far, you've lost 2 employees during your tenure as manager. And given the state of your store, it seems like your mannequin supply has some problems. Looks like you'll need some improvement there. You can check your warehouse for any problems with this.
You got warehouse key. Just take a look around. I got 2 of them now.
Just take a look around and see if anything looks wrong. But when in doubt, take the company car and steal from a sister location.
Did I just get told to rob my fucking sister location? What? He did not seriously just approve of me of robbing the other fucking stores. What the fuck is wrong with corporate? Like, don't get me wrong, I've worked in like places where before, you know, we'll ask other stores for, you know, assistance or like, hey, you have this stock, can we just like buy some of it off of you and, you know, we can work things out from there. But we don't just drive up and fucking rob them. Like, that's not a thing. Wild comments today. All right. We could really use a healer. Start your shift. I'll clock in on Wednesday, I guess. As a great the prospective employee. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Thank you for the fun, gang. I don't know why Rousey keeps off timing it himself, but like, oh well. DUI. Thank you for that, Zan. How you holding up, dude? If you ask anything, if anything's wrong with the job interview. Oh, I just wanted to sit down here. But sure, I'll take a job. Position stalker, liability hypochondriac. That's fine, but like, I need a healer. You're not a healer. I'll hire you just to get you to quit. I'm okay, that's good. Yeah, another fly joins his friend, the heat of the efflorescent bulb. Let's check store inventory. I'm decompressing, well, hopefully this helps. I really do hope. Oh shit, there's an actual fucking, like, rat. Can't believe they added faith to the game. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to quickly... use trash, I quit. You got hired and promptly fired, and I'm sorry. Well, not fired, I guess, but you quit. But, like, we need healing, so it makes sense. And then what we do is then we revive you. Then we use trash again. And then I use trash again. And I use trash again. And then I quit again. Because I need healing, like, really badly. Fuck. Trash found with some, bag with some money found. I need healing! You see, without covering your mouth, nobody responds. Clean up dry mess. Another customer walks through the exit door. It's 11 a.m. New employee interview, please. Position, clerk. Liability, loose cannon. Increased power attacks, no control over employee. That's perfectly fine, honestly. Come on in. The water's fine. Customers grooving pretty hard to the music on the speakers. As you stand at the checkout stand, you notice some kid take and pocket a candy bar while no one was looking. They're about to finish checking out soon. Okay, look, on one hand, it's a child. They'll find out sooner or later. On the other hand, we already have 0 stock. How are you stealing candy bars? I'm gonna tell on them. You see their parent look down at them with nothing but fury in their eyes. Shouting match ensues as the child will not let go with the candy bar. Lance held up too much of their jargon. Hurts to be stuck there. Minus 1 HP to the crew! God damn it. Someone, or somewhere, someone yawns way too loudly. Secret hidden candy bars. It's like, it's like finding an an unopened copy of an N64 game at the bottom of like a shelf at Toys R Us. Like, that's how it feels. Position, supervise. Control freak. Decreased max HP, but you get extra. Okay. Supervisor training, chew out. I mean, I'll take you on just for the sake of taking you on. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna fire myself. Can't fire yourself, god damn it. I tried. Nobody can say that I didn't try. Another fly joins us. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about the flies? I had a pet fly growing up. Did you guys know that? That was an actual thing that happened. Check store inventory. I need fucking healing, please. Like, I need healing badly. Trash. I quit. No. Yeah, okay. No, I want to keep you because you have warehouse safety. That's actually pretty good. So trash. No, the supervisor will do I quit on. And then I guess we'll chew out the clerk. Wow, I missed. I missed with my noxious trash. Oh, fuck. Customer is growing pretty hard to the music on the speakers. It's now 3 o'clock p.m. You notice that the large balls from the display cage have gotten loosened and are now bouncing all across the store. Following the trail, you see a group of teens taking turns shooting them back into the cage. I'm gonna keep... Do I tell them off? Do I join them? Do I keep score? I want to be the cool one. So what would actually be the coolest here? Clearly not telling them off. Keeping score for them now. I'm gonna fucking join them. The teens cheer you as you proceed to take shot after shot, slowly filling up the display cage. They also make themselves useful fetching the ball scattered across the store. And once you are done, each one of them high fives you, leaves on their own volition. That is how you properly do things. You don't chew out kids for having fun unless they're actually destroying things. You let them be kids. They only have one childhood. It's fucking awesome. Another customer walks in through the exit door. It's 4 o'clock p.m. We'll take a quick break. You know what? I'm not even mad. I can't be mad about that. Genuinely. I'm gonna take some cigarettes because I'm out of ciggies. I'm out of my ciggies. Crew gained 2 HP. Let's go. You got $5. Don't know how, but okay. Time for the night shift. Fuck. Your eyes closed for a minute. You're disappointingly still here. That's me every time I have to do a night shift. Restock the shelves. You find some product that fell behind the shelves some time ago. You got 1 cigarette right after I bought cigarettes. That's great. We're on the floor. Grab that. I got some trash. Okay. You're ringing in the ears. Now it's gone. Take a quick break again. Continue the shift. Gain 2 HP. Not bad. Starting contest of the wall continues. It's now 1 o'clock a.m. Okay, as you walk briskly past the closed display, you turn a corner and accidentally knock down a mannequin. It scatters to the floor rather loudly, but it's still in one piece. Lift it back up. Takes a bit of effort, but you're able to lift the mannequin back upright and drag it back to its place. Normally they're reasonably light, but this one felt like carrying an entire person. Guess that means you're that strong. Holy shit, I'm just jacked, you know? I'm a jacked manager. I go to the gym every time I have an hour break. You know, we have a secret room in the back with a treadmill and some, like, really cheap dumbbells that we got from, like, a thrift store. And we just call it an employee benefit. Find the missing carts. Sure. The ghost cart appears before you. Peer inside. You feel a quick jolt of static electricity upon touching the metal. Your crew becomes stunned. The ghost cart disappears without a trace. Okay, then. Someone somewhere lets out a small fart. It is now 3 o'clock a.m. The spookiest of times. Ghost farts. Oh, no. Check the store inventory. Let's see if we can catch the rat. Oh, that's not a rat. If I remember correctly, this has like 6 HP. Ouch. We're gonna use trash. Bludgeon. We're gonna use trash. We're gonna use trash. We're gonna use trash. Do you guys realize I really like using trash as like a general fighting item? You got $2 from the trash. Fuck. Double fuck. I mean, we could try trash again. Trash will be effective this time, I swear. Lucky trash. I got $2. Okay. Noxious trash. Oh, fuck. 5-second rule, okay. We can make that work. Ow. CPR training on the clerk. Okay, we're gonna actually, like, do something now, I think. Goof off, smack you upside the head, and if somehow you're not dead, we'll use trash right after that. Alright, cool. Corporate repercussions. We're live, at least. The Symphony of Crickets continues. It's now 4 o'clock p.m. or a.m. We're almost done with the night shift. We're gonna roam the floor. You see an unattended plastic bag. Let me get it. Bag was unfortunately used as someone's barf bag. Oh! That's disgusting. Who the fuck is farting in my store at 5 o'clock in the morning? hear a metallic clatter coming from out back. On investigate, I think it means upon investigating. You see that some employee lockers were left open, swinging on their hinges. Following the trail of open lockers, you stumble upon a strange site of worship. Huh? They lie in prostration. Or prostration. Prostration? Yeah, prostration. What? What? Huh? What the fuck? Sure. What the fuck? 5 seconds. Let's go. Healing. That's great. Nice. I'm gonna personally goof off. Kill off you, hopefully. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, work this out. Also, I just realized I'm controlling the clerk. I shouldn't be able to do so. Ow. Oh. Nice. No! I was almost done! Remember who comes first. This is your second strike. Oh, they're actually counting. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Should I have touched the head? No. What are the odds that this kills it? Well, 0 now, apparently. Definitely 0 now. Well, that clerk is down. Let me revive it. Goof off, goof off. Alright, we should be good to go now. That would not have ended nicely. I'm just gonna keep using trash on it. I mean, like, it's free attacks, essentially. Even if it only does, like, a point of damage. I got $100 out of that, though. Like, I'm not gonna complain. $100 is $100. Why are there so many fucking mannequins? Holy shit. Oh, it's over here. Papers and items are strewn across the desk. Among them is a worn stopwatch. Okay, can I take the stopwatch? No? Okay. Restroom light shines the whole look through. toilet meat. This is toilet meat. What the fuck do you mean this is toilet meat? Huh? I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is entirely atypical to be, All right, trash, please. I'll take $2. That's not horrible. I'll also take healing. Nice. It's almost dead. I just realized it turned into a fucking head. Ensue the skibbity toilet memes. For better or for worse. How is it not fucking dead? Bag stuffed with money found. The stall looks to be open now. $50 per fucking bag of... Okay! Not bad! Not bad! Oh, so that leads this way. You got delivery manifest electronics. Nice. Store intercom. Tool of a good employee. The weapon of a bad one. Use the intercom. Hey, keep away from the intercom. If you got nothing worth saying, just don't say it. Or at least save some. Alright, save it for later. Sorry, we've just been hit by too many times that some guy keeps farting into the intercoms. That one electronic specifically is why we block it from customers. Galba noticed about the discoloration of the intercom mouthpiece. Probably because of the farting, let's be honest. Farts are just that damn smelly. Speaking of farts, why is it green? They smell awful. Welded shut? What do you mean welded shut? Why would it be welded? Why on any... Okay. You know what? I don't think I want to know the answer to that question. Never mind. I regret asking. So far, 2 employees were named Employee of the Month. That's great. I've been here not even a week, and we already have 2 Employees of the Month. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, I guess. Enter the stall, yes. You got manager's office key, okay. We're slowly making our way around this area. Unlock with the manager's office key. Why is there a corpse in the chair? Why company car key? Great to see. Log on. Let's explore the World Wide Web. Greetings from the internet. This is very, very early internet. Holy shit. Very 90s. Congratulations, you decided to bite the bullet and become one of the first pioneers of the new digital landscape. And of all the gateways to access the web, you landed here. The internet, or simply just simply the net, is a vast interconnected network that can perform a variety of functions. It can be used to share and exchange information between users and other parties, communicate with other digital pioneers like yourself, or just be a place to hang out. One of the best ways to surf the net is by checking out web pages like the one you're viewing right now. These are created by different users and contain a variety of content, even linked to other web pages with even more content and links. Thanks for the visit. Wait, hold on. Can I type something in? No? I guess you can't really, do anything with that. What's in the email? Store closures notice. In light of recent liquidations and store closures, manager is expected to perform further associate level duties in addition to the layoffs required to meet this month's reduced budget quota. Given the limited resources, it's also expected that each store exercises their autonomy regarding the roadmap ahead. While certain departments are being dissolved, the store is not under any circumstances to communicate this situation or collaborate with other sister locations or brother chapters to avoid further closures. You can't say that. That's actually illegal. Our RPG crafter. Oh. The vending machine is full. Buy something. You got 1 door key. This is like, what the fuck? There's games within games, guys. Check the top shelf. Somebody brought soup. Unfortunately, most of it is leaked out. Bottom shelf. Gelatinous lump covered in plastic. Someone's wallet is encased inside. Oh, no. Someone put their wallet in gelatin. A plastic bag filled of sanguine liquid. It hasn't frozen yet. No. I got 1 trash. There are layers to this game. What the fuck? Use the door key. You got 1 exit key. 1 trash. Not bad. Interesting so far. Use the door key. Yeah, it should teleport me down here. Good. What's over here? What's this shining speck? Over to my left. 1 exit key. Okay. Interesting. Some employee lockers are unlocked. Check the lockers. Pumpkin spice and it. Yeah, someone's taking a bite out of it. Okay, so it's the same dialogue. A gun? Why would there be a gun? An open engagement ring box. It says inside. It says we'll buy the ring later. I mean, at least there's the intent of wanting to do so, right? A ransom card. If you want your lunch, pay me back first. There's several more cards in the back. A tiny mirror hanging off the door. There are some lipstick marks on it. Someone's lonely. Inside is a loaded mousetrap. Further in, there are some used ones. There are some used ones, okay. An empty cage with a hamster wheel. The cage's door is open. Uh-oh. Hopefully it doesn't get, How many lockers are there? This locker looks much deeper than the others. It's almost mathematically impossible. Okay. An acrid smell comes from the inside. You decide to leave it closed. Who the fuck are you? Oh, it's the robot. Shouldn't you be inside, steadying or stealing our jobs or something? I'm just kidding. You're not doing that yet. It'll probably take a few more years until retail dies completely. I mean, there's always a bigger fish, right? But I wonder if there will be room for me in there, in its stomach, when the time comes. Huh. Am I a robot? Is that what I'm learning from this? Am I a robot? Do I go beep boop? Back to desktop. Hold on. What's in the trash? That's a pentagram. Pizza everyday blog. First day of documenting all pizza diet. Started off simple, got some Play-Doh cheese, nice floppy New York style. Could do without some of the grease, but a good napkin pat down helped. Almost forgot to update the blog. So technically day 2. Another plain cheese, another place, not so floppy this time. A bit more cakey, if anything. The dough unfortunately sucked up all the tomato and grease. Can't say I enjoyed it, though. Day 14 decided update is needed rather than do daily posts. It's mixing it up this time with a combo slice pizza. It's got some green, sausage, olives, and stuff. All the toppings give the slice a bit more of a bite. I think I found my new favorite. Day 18. I've come to accept grease and pizza as inevitable and just slop up the whole thing. It's been impractical to waste all these napkins and pat-downs anyway. I wonder if it's just weird to ask for some extra grease for dipping. That can't be healthy at all. Got some looks, was able to procure some pizza grease and the guys of those little sauce containers. No photo today, but trust me when I say the grease does something. Clog your arteries, yeah. No photo today after some cohesion. I decided to slow down on the pizza today, slow down on the pizza and try to introduce some diversity to the diet. Strange since pizza can come in all kinds of forms if you try hard enough. Here's a photo after so long. It finally happened. I've been reduced to stinking pizzas in the car. Some things are just immutable. This is what we call an addiction. Well, I've been had. No more car pizzas, they said. Think about your fucking health, they said. I should be a professional at this, so I know exactly what I'm doing. I remember there was this place that served some pizza. Like, real pizza. Grease and all. No idea what it was called, though. Could use a place like that right now. If I got my hands on a pizza today, got a whole one to myself this time. The smell is heavenly and the taste takes me there, if you know what I mean. Then again, everything tastes great when all you've had is hospital food. Oh, no. In loving memory. Oh, no! Oh, no! They fucking died! In loving memory, this memorial page was made in dedication to a talented coder and trusted friend. Our hearts were broken when we heard the news. These web pages are kept up and maintained for posterity's sake. It's what they would have wanted. Oh no. Rest in peace, pizza fella. Rest in peace. Are you the pizza person? Did you die trying to... Oh no! That's a big oof there. Also, just want to say hospital food actually kind of slaps, not gonna lie. Best damn turkey sandwich I ever had. Best damn peanut butter and jelly sandwich I ever had. And I'm not kidding. The plaque only contains some corporate lingo. It's indecipherable. Barely breathing, but it's you behind the screen. Oh, I'm the pizza fella. Oh. What if I throw away like... Oh, so if I do that, I get money. I have to do the fucking Wednesday shift again because I fucking failed it in the last hour. Your interview seems to be currently going downhill, but then you feel a rumbling in your stomach. Pretending to adjust yourself, you accidentally let a ghostly, meaty, echoey fart. The interview stops. You know, my silence can be bought! Did I just get blackmailed into hiring someone? Position stalker. Liability control for... You know what? You know what? You know what? You're hired. You're hired, yep. I don't care. Oh, the clerk's gotta go. Clerk's gotta go, I'm telling you. Okay, we're just gonna skip by the dialogue, hopefully get through this pretty fast. At least that's the theory, right? Clean up the dry mess. Also, my heart started giving me pains again. I love when it does that. I love health stuff. It's always fun. Nice. Alright, continue the shift. Everyone gain 2 HP. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Stand by the checkout so you notice the kid. Oh, fuck, no, not the candy bar again. I'm gonna let them go. You say nothing as they check out and leave the store with no issues. Probably not a problem since only you saw it, except you weren't, and somebody ratted you out for it. They didn't pay, and so now you have to. Fuck you! Ghosty, meaty, and echoing are not descriptors anyone should be say regarding a fart. Are you sure, though? I'm gonna take out the trash. You got 1 trash. Nice. Starting contest law continues. Okay, come on. New employee interview. New position, bagger, liability, unskilled, no pros, no cons. I'm gonna pass on you. Okay. Large balls. I'm gonna join them again. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. And HP regen. A light fart wafts through the store. Oh, I don't need to know that. That's disgusting. Employee interview. What do you got? Bagger, liability, incompetent. A high likelihood of missing. Higher chance to go to clay. I'm gonna pass on that. Alright, night shift's ready. You see that covering your mouth. Strangely, somebody responds. So they respond during the night shift, but not during the day shift. That's weird. I'm gonna clean up the dry mouse. Cool. Who is farting during the night shift? Genuinely. Fucking hell. Take out the trash. Fuck. We're nauseated. But I got 2 trash. Let's go. Break. Break. Check employees. Everyone doing alright? Yeah? Okay, cool. See the shift, gain 2 HP. Symphony of Crickets continues. It's now 1 o'clock a.m. As you walk briskly past the closed display, you turn a corner, knock over. What if I left it? Decide to carry on and let someone else deal with it. As you try to move around the mannequin, you accidentally clip its foot and end up doing some damage. Committing to your decision, you leave it broken. You feel something stare at your back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I angered a mannequin, guys. Uh-oh. Roam the floor. See an untinted plastic bag. Let's go. You got 1 expired energy bar. Oh, that's different. Stop farting in my store! Quick break. HP, let's go. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can actually do this. We can do this time, okay? I prepared the best that I could. Well, let's go. Hey! Shad, how you doing? How was stream? Can we get a shout out for Shad? Also, welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Re-Crix. I'm your local nerd on the internet. Does voice acting memes, likes to sing, and is your resident horror connoisseur. Welcome on in. Welcome to my month of Screams. It's my annual horror event where I play horror games every single day for the entire month of October. And we also do snacks throughout, where you get to see me try various snacks you may or may not find in your Halloween bag this Halloween evening. Anyways, how are things going? Ow. Let's go. I win. Ow. Back to work. Back stuff the money, back stuff the money, back stuff the money. Back from ad break. Oh, you guys were doing an ad break. I guess nothing I said got heard. I've been silenced again. It is what it is. Anyways, how are you doing? How was stream? Tell me the dates. As plastic and blown shatter on the floor, you take a moment to look at the open employees' lockers. However, instead of forced entry, they look to have been opened normally with a combination. You recall that due to the rising security costs, longer combos have not been changed in many years. Habits persist, even in death. Are former employees current mannequins? Is that what I'm gathering from this? Okay, so we've opened up the entire area now. But stream was fun. Played some more of Stars in Time. Had some help from chat since I got a bit lost and it's been a bit since I've played the game. Well, I hope that it's all been going relatively smoothly at least. I know some games can be a bit more difficult than others. Like, I've been experiencing the same thing with Ao Oni. It's because the game's very indirect with its puzzles. And I know Aster was dealing with the same thing with a game today called The Boogeyman. And so that's been a whole thing. Honestly, some game developers need to get better at puzzle creation. As a reminder, perform your monthly review to validate employee records. Should any employee record discrepancies become apparent, immediately contact your corporate services to report the case so appropriate actions can be taken. You may refer to similar procedures by reporting union activity. No, again, you can't do that. Yeah, Ao Oni is a special case for sure. What happens when we finally open this store? Oh, the alarm doesn't go off. What the fuck? Lunch. Where's the company car? Oh shit.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm legit. I'm a bagger inside. I, just started my break. Just need, a few more minutes of fresh air.
Have a ciggy.
You serious? Thanks, I guess.
Anyway, I got a dip, got work early in the morning. Have a great stream, and month of screams, friend. All right, take it easy, lurk if you can, and I'll catch you next time.
Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Actually, this is gonna sound weird, but if you find any, like, random plastic bags with money inside, you mind returning them to me? Yeah, I went around and did those things myself. Like, I don't need the plastic bag, I just need the money inside. I heard a lot around here, so about $120 worth. Let me know if you do find them, though. Whoa, you actually found them. Damn, I thought I was really screwed there. Listen, I gotta be honest.
Ask for explanation.
It's, pretty useful to have some extra cash on hand sometimes, right? I don't make enough to technically keep my salary at the bank without paying fees and crap. So I've been keeping my money here at the store. Anyway, try to keep this on wraps, yeah? So, all I have is this in return, if you want it.
I got a union card. I get paid leave? Manager learn union skill paid leave. I'm gonna...
Go ahead. Thanks again.
Huh. What a nice fella. Alright, so which one is the company's car? Is this the company's car? This is the company's car. I'll always travel to other store branches for the occasional joyride. Let's drive. Let's just see where it takes us, guys.
Good evening, folks. You're listening to Corporate Radio to make you feel like you never left. Whether it's your commute or lunch break, we'll be watching you in and out of the workplace.
Oh! Sister location, I guess. What the fuck are you doing here? Huh? Oh. Oh, what's up? I just got done picking up trash, but it looks like some more blew in. Sorry about that. I'll get to it, boss. Floor is wet. Someone's forgotten lunch. Yep, I'll take it. Also, this is a sister location. Why am I being called boss?
Hello! And welcome to the grocery branch, one of our many sister locations. This store primarily focuses on produce and frozen goods. If you can find the manager at this location, you might be able to bring back some things for your home store. Just do your job, make sure you do whatever it takes.
Will do, funky man, that I don't know the name of for some reason. Bag with some money. Bag with some money. Is that a fucking banana? You see a banana rocking back and forth. Seems to be the source of the sound. Pick up the banana phone. Banana phone.
Did you bring more, that's right. Did you bring more meat? It's longer than usual between meals. Come down.
No thank you, I'm fine. I don't feel like it. I don't wanna do that. Yeah, no thanks, no thanks.
Got an employee locker key, nice. I got another employee locker key. What's this way? Employee locker key. Missing packed lunch, let's go. Locked. Locked. Interesting. Seems the cannot hear you. I mean, I wasn't trying to interact with the guy, but okay. This is fascinating. Okay, I've been actually really enjoying this game. On a very massive, unironic scale. Like, I've been enjoying this. What's inside? Inside's a loaded mouse trap. Okay, it's same old stuff. 40 bucks. Tiny mirror, lipstick. Nice. A 6-pack of beer. However, lifting reveals they are empty. Someone was drinking on the job. Another manager's offer. Why is it always locked? That's my question. So let's take a notes I left behind. We're down to one table now. This is why we can have nice things. Thanks, Gary. What did Gary do? Man, what was Gary doing? Oh, it's the same fucking bullshit. Wait a minute. What are you doing here? That's not your store. Unless you're looking to link up with the manager here. You know, that's a big no-go, right? But you're the boss, so what do I know? If you guys go strike again, that's just more restroom time for me. I'm gonna wash my hands. Good job this time. Weird. Trash! Me when I find trash around the storefront. You got a freezer key, finally. Let me take the lunch. I can't get over there. I see someone over there. I don't know if that's the manager, but there is a freezer key now. So I presume I should probably open the one that had the sign in front of it. Probably be the most advantageous thing. I'm still very curious about the whole banana phone thing. Guess we can't do anything with that. The weld looks to have been pried open, leaving some blood. Open the door. Yeah, open the door. You got an employee locker key. Okay. Is this a fucking old mall? Employee locker key. This This game's scope is huge. Holy shit. Hey, you. You're the manager, right? Grocery manager would like to battle. Grocery manager sent out their employees. What is this, Pokemon? I'm gonna take paid leave. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna do something really stupid, guys. Also known as trash. Warehouse safety. Supervisor training. And go-karts. Nauseous trash. Let's go. Warehouse safety. Nice. Cleaners scorn. You feel their eyes upon you. Everyone, use some trash. We're gonna all use trash because trash is an awesome item that exists in this game. I swear, one of the best items in this game is just garbage. $100 found, back stuff the money found, raw meat, raw meat, raw meat, raw meat. You got grocery manager key. You know, I don't think I was supposed to kill the poor guy. Like, I don't think that was the intended goal, but I guess that's what I did anyways. Oopsie daisy. My bad. Whoops. Guess I did an oopsie poopsie. I do think it's weird that I'm getting called boss by, like, employees that aren't mine. Or at least I would assume aren't mine. Or if they are, then why the fuck are they over here kind of thing. Take the plunge. What the fuck is going on here? Oh shit, what's this?
We had a deal here. Bring the raw meat, and you can have my fruit. If you bring me raw meat, you can have my fruit.
Trade one raw meat.
Throw it in.
Let's go. I got a human-shaped fruit.
Bring me more.
I think I have 4 raw meat. Human-shaped fruit. I'm not liking that they're human-shaped, but, you know, I'm sure it's fine, right? That's it, right? Okay, now we still have some bags full of money. We still got some bags full of money. Also says, I didn't get to say, but thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Ascend the escalator, I mean, yeah. No, don't take the plunge, but... Huh. I guess that's just the general way back up. $40. Nice. Got the amount of sugar packets. Probably swipe for the break room. Most of them look pretty damp. You got $40 plus 5 sugar packets. Nice. I got grocery truck key. Log on to the World Wide Web I go. Holiday Service presents Halloween Store. Halloween Store. Halloween Store. Family friendly. Radical. Perfect for parties. Brought to you by the #1 Holiday Services, by Holiday Services, the #1 Christmas tree and pumpkin patch supplier. Have an empty store space and don't know what to. Oh, this is making fun of Spirit Halloween. Let's go. We can turn your empty store floor into a bustling warehouse of universally loved memorabilia that will be flying off the shelves come the 31st. We specialize in closures and liquidations and will ensure the process is as painless as possible. Capitalize on the season and get in touch with us today. That's amazing. We can see you. And your god is dying. So are you. Give us your corpse. Your store. Then maybe you'll finally be good for something. Jesus fucking Christ. That was a little dark. Based on our store's recent performance and operation according to the quota, we're pleased to announce that your location has been promoted to high volume tier. Please refer to the documents already sent to you to your new increase in store hours and opening schedule. These should arrive along with additional documentation for your reduced employee count. We trust you to perform your layoffs as needed. What the fuck? What is wrong with this corporation, man? Another manager, poor bastard. I bane lurking on and off, but it's time for me to actually sleep now. Good night, everybody. All right, good night, Sprite. Hopefully your tests went well. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh, I cooked that test. Let's fucking go. Proud of you. Good shit. I am God. Now listen here. Now listen here. I don't, are you? Are you secretly? Am I being confuzzled? All right, go get some sleep. Unlock the grocery truck key. Okay. What's in here? Thank you for the head pats. That's a long-ass fucking truck. Why the dark face? Why? Death calls. You cannot elude it forever. Okay. We're going to do paid leave on me specifically. Then we're going to take this. We're going to do warehouse safety and apply it to the supervisor. We're going to take the supervisor and do supervisor training. Then we're going to take this, and then we're going to goof off. And then we're going to goof off again. And we're going to goof off again. I got 3 turns in on that one. Oh, well, I won immediately. Back to work. You got delivery manifest grocery. Let's fucking go. We're doing fantastic at this point. Company car drive. I mean, I could probably go to another place. I don't know how saving in this game works personally, so I'm too afraid to do too much. Without, like... Oh. The department store. What the fuck? Stop whispering in my ear. What the actual fuck? Go fuck yourself, you cunt. I am. Oh shit. Sorry. Thought no one was around.
You didn't, hear anything, did you?
I heard everything.
Everything? Listen, can I pay you to forget all that?
I'll do it for 20 bucks.
Fair enough.
Got 20 bucks.
Anyway, I'm, kinda in the middle of something, bud. You mind just doing one thing for me? This cassette's about to end. I, got one more in my locker inside. Might be mighty helpful if you could grab for me. Thanks.
I mean, sure. I don't see why not. What else am I gonna do with my life? Work? Yeah, probably. Probably. I'll talk to that fuckface in a second. He gives me the creeps. I know how he manages to be everywhere and nowhere at the same time, but he just does. And it's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. That's how I get over there. I was about to say, how the fuck do I get over there? Alright, so we've cleaned up this entire area, it seems. Yeah.
Hello! And welcome to the department store, one of our many brother chapters. This store mostly focuses on all kinds of clothing. If you can find the manager here, you may be able to find a way to improve your home store. That is, if you can get to them first. Just do your job and make sure you do whatever it takes.
I don't like how he words that. It's like he intends for us to all compete in, like, ways that we shouldn't. Go back, basket. Used to return straight clothes and left on the floor. Why is there blood in there? Hey, we got the cassette. Help Yourself Hotline cassette. Self-help books. Okay, I'm noticing something. I'm noticing a trend that has immediately started, it seems. Door won't budge. Okay, I guess we can't access the bathroom. That's fine. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't have been able to access this to grab more mops and brooms. And that would have made me very sad. What do these say? So Taking Notes Left Behind. We'll be back in 10. Remember, no freebies. That means you, Gary... Okay, why does Gary seem to be everywhere? What is with this man? I'm telling you, something's up with Gary. I don't know what it is, but something is up with Gary, and I think we need to investigate what exactly it is. Gary just gives me some weird vibes, man. I don't know. I don't know. Something is just not right with Gary. I feel like if he keeps getting called out, there's probably a reason why. It's not open from this side. Employees only. Tape bars are stronger than it looks. Can I not duck under it? Also, the consistent banging wasn't creepy at all. Surely not. No. All of you are crazy. I'm the sane one here, probably. All right. Grab that. There's so many fucking items. Jesus Christ. The L. I got fabric scissors, but I'm getting attacked? The fucking mannequins are gone! Discarded clothes. Discarded clothes. Discarded clothes. Guys, where do the mannequins go? Why are the mannequins gone? Why are they gone? Why are they gone? Why are they gone? Why are they gone? Why are the mannequins 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 gone? Where did the mannequins go? Chat, I don't know where the mannequins went. They just grew legs and walked away. They're all gone! Oh no! Don't worry about it. I'm fucking worrying about it. Excuse me. Don't know about you, but like, when's the last time you saw mannequins move? Yeah, that's what I thought. Fabric scissors fall apart after. That's fantastic. You got discarded clothes. Better be okay. Cool. Climb inside. Dude, I keep finding lunches everywhere. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna be perfectly A-okay. I'm telling you guys, nothing bad ever happened to the Spectre. Nothing bad ever happened to the Spectre, except death. Nothing bad ever happened to the Spectre, except death. Nothing bad ever happened to the Spectre, except death. Nothing bad ever happened to the Spectre, except death. I'm sure we'll be fine. Right. The store's intercom. We should the intercom. Gotcha. Oh, it's... Hey. What are you doing away from your home store? Don't tell me you wanted to pay little old me a visit here. I'm a consultant. Even though I usually work here, I gotta pop into corporate every now and then. They've just got more controls, so I can do stuff like this, you know? Plus, the commute's not super long too, but I'm practically glued to my phone most of the time. But, yeah, I should probably stop stealing company time. Yeah, no, continue to steal company time. Boss makes $1, I make not even a fucking goddamn cent, so I'm gonna do whatever I can so I can afford rent. Wounds look fresh. Would you guys believe me if I told you I just came up with that on the fucking spot? Why are there limbs strewn about the store? Why are there limbs strewn about the store? Where did the fucking limbs come from? Where did the fucking limbs come from? Excuse me? I don't like where this is going. You got $5. $5. $5. $5. $5. Don't worry about it. I'm worrying about it. $5. $5. $5. $5. $5. All right, I'm out of clothes. I suddenly have more clothes. $40. Why is the bathroom open? Mini altars. And center says, screw store 0043. Bunch of a-holes. I didn't do shit! Lots of plastic bags. Step inside. More plastic bags. You got $40. Shh. Something's fucking out there. Stall's unlocked. Enter the stall. The Things look fresh. Employees come out of hiding. Well, guess I'm going on paid leave because, yeah. You feel their eyes upon you. Oh, fuck. Okay, one down. Yeah, heal up. Warehouse safety. Goof off, nice. Ow. Nice. I'm gonna use trash. I'm gonna use that. I can counterattack the counterattack. That's actually kind of funny. Nice. Back to our $150 found. We got a lot of raw meat too. You got department manager key. God, more corpses. Department truck key, let's go. Get some help. Tired of feeling helpless? Try helping yourself. If you ever felt unmotivated, unhappy at work, felt like you've lacked worth among your peers, then you have all the symptoms of a dangerous condition affecting the modern day workplace. It's called being a slacker. You fuckhead. It's called having depression, and it's fine to be depressed, but you should seek help. But like all toxic conditions, all hope isn't lost on you. If you follow a simple self-help program, you can do a variety of things without impossible as the person you were before. Shut the program before it's too late. Join the program now. I don't think I want to. Free trial. Interested but not willing to commit. Try the free trial. All you need to remember are these three affirmations. You're confident, you're strong, people find you attractive. Once you feel the difference, you can start the program and proceed to the next page. Start program. Start cassette required for access. Do I not have the starter cassette? I swear to God I do. I don't have the starter cassette. I guess we need to find the starter cassette. Another manager. Resemblance is uncanny. $5 buckaroonies. All right, let's get in the truck. Long ass truck. Time to do a fight. Here we go, guys. You can have paid leave. You can goof off. You can use trash. Ow. You got the delivery manifest apartment. Nice. I wish it would let me use that outside of battle. That might be helpful to use my sentinel locker. Help yourself hotline cassette. Huh? What is this? Oh, this isn't... Well... Yeah, what the hell? Thanks. By the way, if you're interested, check this out. You got... Starter cassette! Get further in the program, let me know what's at the end, yeah? Hold on. Now, if excuse me, I require solitude. Solitude. Complete solitude. Hold on. We have the starter cassette now, so we can go back over here. Go to the computer and hopefully, like... Thanks for the extra clothes. Remember, cleanliness is important, but not as important as staying warm. Who the fuck took the clothes? Starter cassette detected. Congratulations, you've just taken the first step to your own version of self-actualization. All secrets are revealed in just a few moments as by clicking the link below, you'll be connected to one of our specialized representatives that will give you some one-on-one time to convey the information. This info is too valuable to be kept on something as trendy and short-lived as the internet. You got 1-0. Fan-fucking-tastic. Picking up from our previous interview, we want to discuss further details regarding what your storage space can offer us once your closure goes through. Note, we've had similar discussions with other businesses in the area in previous years and have provided appropriate compensation for the spaces we've come to occupy for the season. Rest assured, we're no strangers to companies in your position. See you next October. Thanks, Spirit Halloween. This is a theme for Spirit Halloween. Shout out to Todd, by the way. Todd has made a fan theme for Spirit Halloween, and it's one of my favorite things ever. Like, genuinely. Huh? Oh, you. Oh, yeah. You got to the end of the program? Tell me. What was at the end? I'm not gonna make him pay $200 for it. There was nothing. You're serious? No. You've got it. Do you know how much I've sunk? Fuck! Fucking shit! Balls! God! I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Like I said, I got problems. It's like keeping everything inside just cuts you up even more. But letting it all out there just hurts people. I should leave. Yeah. No! I got Union Card mental health! Oh no! I hope that guy is okay, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely hope that guy is okay. Alright, let's go to the parent company. How many fucking industrial cleaner? God damn it. The splash of color would ease the eyes. Unfortunately, the plan is fake. God damn it. Dude, you are leaning more and more like Michael Jackson every time I fucking see you. What is your problem? Hello! And welcome to Corporate HQ, where all the big decisions are made in the confines of our own offices. Maybe someday you too can call this your workplace. Until then, don't touch anything. Touching everything. I'm sorry, why is there a layer called the dungeons? Thunk. Corporate dungeon, this is the fucking backrooms. This is just the fucking goddamn backrooms. In the interest of employee discipline, especially with the upcoming defunct date, please see the following dates to the consequence of punishment policies. Following a third strike, corrective classes will be required to over at corporate HQ. Strikes going forward will be irreversible regardless of length of time between strikes. We trust you to best implement these updates and continue with any appropriate associates. Ah, so that's why I've been getting strikes. Do I want to go down there? Oh, was that a fast travel method? It was. This is fascinating. I've returned so many fucking lunches. Holy crap. 18? Do we already have 20? No, we have 19. That's still a lot. All right, let's go back to corporate HQ. To the dungeons! Locked. Uh-oh. Rat! I know where the rat went. Rat! No rat? Oh, no rat. Not a lot of employees in HR. I've noticed. Also, not a lot of rooms. How deep does this fucking go? He keeps getting more slanted! They will take your time. They will take your mind. Then your body. Everything you own. Not even your semblance is safe, let alone your loved ones. But my soul already belonged to them. Hologram projection is failing. Of course, resignation. Resignation letter and smiley stamp are required. I just realized the wallpaper is literally the back rooms. This is literally the back rooms. What the fuck? Hello? What the hell? Lease donuts for sale. Wait, what's back here? Regular employment, okay. Punch card, right of 90 something. Hi. And that's why you use the men's room instead.
Yeah. Hold up. What the hell is that?
It's... they got no face.
But why does it look like they're staring?
You think they want something from us?
Let's just ignore them. Maybe they'll go away.
It's not working.
Shit. Maybe they want something?
What exactly?
Some money? Food, maybe?
How are they gonna eat looking like that?
Now that you mention it. No, I was pretty hungry.
Me too.
I'm feeling donuts.
Yeah, I like donuts. One problem though.
I'm not apologizing to the guy inside. Besides, who kicks people out for loitering anyway?
What do you think we're doing right now?
Fair. Still hungry, though.
I'll get him some donuts.
Leave money on the tray.
Select a union card now. I'm just gonna order donuts. Gonna get some like glazed donuts. Get like 10 of those. We'll get like 20 of these. Thanks, donut guy.
Still hungry, though.
Give donut.
Whoa. You're seeing this, right?
Yeah. What the hell? You don't think they were listening?
That is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. But that donut, though.
Oh my god, do it. Hand over the donut.
Well, there's a donut from inside.
You don't think they'll get more stuff for us?
Kind of freaked out, but the donut's canceling it out. I mean, how don't they just do whatever we wanted? It's like what the owner inside says.
You need to pay for that?
No.
My organizing days are over?
Nah.
People keep taking advantage of each other?
It's people do nothing for free.
Oh yeah. Forgot the guy was like an OG a while ago.
Damn, that's fucked. I haven't been in the supermarket since, but they got stuff like this there. Man, just walking around, breathing on you.
What about the people that work there? They just ignore it like it's normal.
I mean, some jobs make you tolerate worse shit.
True. What's it say? Bus fare required. I don't have a bus fare though. I'm broke. Well, I'm not broke, but like, I still don't have a bus fare. I guess we'll go to the associate office. Why not? Associate offices should have something nice. Should have something good. Also, I guess what we're finding out is the people that work at these stores basically get their life sucked out of them. And then they get replaced. Locked. Hey! Finn! How you doing? How you doing, bud? Out of order. God damn it. I have to go through this shit all over again. Chillin'. Nice, nice. What you been up to? what is this? This art style is sick. I really like this game. It's super interesting, but it's called, Sorry, We're Open. It's this weird RPG maker horror that uses, like, really unique, like, art style and assets. Work and making music. You're making music now? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Did you compose anything recently? You're like platform 8 looping. Yeah, it's really fucking strange. It's even weirder when you look at the pixels because you notice that they actually line up with the backroom's wallpaper. It's really fucking jarring. Yes, well, feel free to send them in the server at some point. I'd like to give them a listen. All right, let's try another floor of the parent company this time. Maybe I'll actually get through somewhere. Does not open from this side. Consultant offices. This surely has to be different, right? Surely? Like, please? If it's not, I'm gonna be extremely sad. Because this would be the 3rd time I've rode this fucking elevator for no reason. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm actually going to fucking cry, dude. This isn't even fair at this point. Just send me back to my store. Just send me back to my store. Anyways, you said work. Do you actually, like, have a job now? I've been so far out of the loop of what's been going on with you because I haven't been able to, like, check in. Fucking mannequins, man. I'll tell you what. It's the mannequins. They spooky. They spooky ooky. Spooky ooky bumpookin. Don't need to go in there. If you're reading this, then that means the fridge somehow filled up enough to open the secret compartment I've made to reveal the message you have in your hands. Just some context for posterity. At the time of writing, my coworkers and I have an ongoing feud over who's been eating whose lunch or packed lunches. Keep reading. In short, it was me. But for good reason. I wasn't eating their lunches. I've been hiding them. All over. And like anything worth putting effort in, it's all to prove a point that they just can't fucking get. If you're reading this, then you probably found this working at the store, so it isn't hard to imagine the situation. A parking lot filled to the brim with stray shopping carts, left in places most inconvenient for us, lowly employees to fetch and return. Now imagine rain, shine, heat wave, winds, earthquakes, and probably most recently, violence and civil fucking unrest. But you still gotta go out there and do something that would take a customer just a few seconds to do by themselves. Honestly, how hard is it to return a stupid cart? Our job isn't to waste time and chase carts around a lot, obviously, and that's when it hit me. People just suck. When they've got the choice to be responsible or do something to benefit themselves, they choose themselves. So to mess with the people who I know who are taking my lunches from the fridge, I conducted a little social experiment. A scavenger hunt, really. Like mentioned before, I hid their packed lunches all over and with full commitment even went to other store branches for this. So when someone somewhere finds one of the lunches, they're confronted with the same choice. Keep and eat it for themselves like a savage, or practice some self-governance and bring it back here, where eventually you'll get to read this note. And like any scavenger hunt, a decent reward shall be in order. But if you've gotten this far, maybe you never needed one in the first place. Cart the Ghost Ramirez. You know, that did make me feel good. that, you know, I'm happy about that. I feel good about that. I feel good that I did the right thing. That's how it should be. I don't need a reward. I don't. I seriously just don't need a reward. This reminds me of the FNAF Purple Guy minigame. I can kind of see it. You got any delivery manifests? Yes, I have. Well, first off, give a delivery manifest. Give me the grocery one. Store inventory expanded, but that produce and frozen section should be on the right. Should be stocked now. By the way, here you go. You got a punch card grocery. Nice. You got delivery machine manifest for me. Yes. Deliver department inventory. Okay, and check it out. We got some clothing now. No more naked mannequins. Haha. Anyway, take this. You got punch card department. Okay. Here's another one. It's still unpacking, but the electronics section should be now have some electricity. Watch some TV if you want. Employee perks. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I got one final one. General. Store inventory expanded. Look at that. The shelves are full now. Huh. Looks like you already got punch card for customer service. Cool. I guess. You got any? No, I don't. But I want to gossip. Well. Anyone you hate? You know the grocery branch sister location? Fuck those guys. Dead ass. Oh god, I think the developer was a Gen Z person. Not gonna lie, if I had a lunch for an employee for a different branch store, I'm not bringing it all the way over on my lunch break. Well, I did it anyways. Where are you calling from? Never will a lady reveal all of her secrets, but for you, my office, of course, over at the department store. Duh. Also, I did not know that this was a lady I was speaking to, but I guess we're just gonna say that she's trans because that's the voice I gave her. Yeah, I do. Even tried calling corporate HQ to get some time off. Aside from going deaf from being on hold, couldn't get any, obviously. Wonder if I can give you a, No, I can't. Well, we filled out the entirety of the stock. I guess we'll check out the electronics section, because it says we can watch TV. Right? So I guess we'll watch TV. There's a blank video screen on the TV. Perfect playing VHS tapes. However, a VCR box is required. Okay, so I guess we need to find a VCR. Where would I find a VCR? Also, it's weird that it's labeled as a VCR box. It's just a VCR. Now, it would be a bit different if you're talking about, like, a cable box, for instance, which that would be a box, but... it's just weird wording. I know I'm getting hung up over, like, something really stupid, but... I grew up with VCRs. You don't say VCR box, it's just... VCR. Maybe you need tapes. No, because that would be... It says it can play VHS tapes, but it needs a VCR, so I need both. The question is, though, where would I get a VHS tape? That's, like, a genuinely good question that I need to get solved. Alright, we'll do one more shift. We're not going to be able to beat this tonight, but I'm definitely returning to this. I've had a ton of fun. So, I think we beat the entirety of customer service, right? Yes, we did. Neat. So, customer service is, in fact, done. So, let's go to this. And I guess we'll... You cunt. Please, grocery.
After being reclassified as a high-volume store, the grocery sister location became the only source of produce in the food desert. This included many unpopular changes, among these being a harrowing increase in the hours of operation. With management's refusal to expand the staff to accommodate, it is assumed that employees no longer show up or have quit or transferred.
Oh boy, that's lovely. We'll start the shift. Day shift is usually pretty easy. As you make your way to the desk, you see your interviewee already seated, waiting for you. They then stand, music blasting from somewhere.
It's time to break it down!
Jesus Christ. Bagger, loose cannon. Oh, yeah, I'll take you. Why not? I need fill a slot. Upon expecting a barrel of peanuts, you find it is filled with empty shells. Who the fuck ate a barrel full of peanuts? Inspect wares. You see some out-of-place produce. Go through it. You find some mushy, overripened fruit. The crew became nauseated fuck. Also, Finn, at some point in the near future, we do need to catch up. It has been like a while. I've been trying to get better at doing that. But I know I probably won't. My ADHD fucking sucks. A strange orange rolls away from the fruit pyramid. The rest soon follow. Well, fuck me. I guess we'll gather the produce. Motherfucker. Successfully caught and gathered. Let's go. There's a trail of banana peels suspiciously left on the floor. Sorry, I was hungry. Some employees set up a vegetable period at the end of the breezeway and are bowling using some rejected produce. If you want to join, choose your ball. See, okay, so logically speaking, if we're going to bowl, right? This is how physics work. The larger and heavier the item is, the slower you need to be able to do it at. The smaller the item, the lighter it weighs, the faster you'd have to spin, or like, you know, throw the ball. So I would choose the cabbage. Cabbage slightly heavy and damp in your hands, giving you some grip. You aim, make your roll. And strike! Let's fucking go! I'm a beast! I know the logic of physics! I got a health regen, by the way. Let's fucking go. You see a customer put back an apple they've taken a bite out of? You piece of shit. Clean up the wet mess. There's a wet mess in your aisle. You have 10 mops. Use a mop. Clean up the mess. Single fruit is infuriating, misplaced in the wrong bin. Yeah, it's annoying. Let's inspect the wares. You see some fruit out of place produce. You find some scattered nail clippings in the crate. Ow. Also gross. The bargain filled with bad fruit remains rotting and untouched. Not surprised. A customer comes up to you holding some strangely shaped fruit in both hands.
Do you guys have anything different?
At a glance, the fruit does indeed look irregular. Inspect the fruit. As you look closer, you recognize the color of the fruit, but it's not the shape. One of them faintly looks like a person, but you can also clearly see its chest rise and fall.
I'll just put this back.
Then you carelessly toss them with the other fruit. Or they didn't carelessly toss them with the other fruit. You lost sight of it. That's concerning. There's a trail of banana peels. Yep, got hungry again. Check out the trash. I want to fight. Oh, I don't get a fight. Never mind. I tried. Strange orange. Fuck. Stop falling, you fucks. Check employees. Oh, we're not doing good health-wise. We need to like heal up. It's now 5 p.m. Time to clock out. You got $64. Not bad. Start shift. I could probably do Thursday as well. It's just a day shift. You see the table shake as the interviewee's restless leg continues to go off. You ask if they're okay. Sorry, I've just been holding it the entire time. Not sure what's gonna happen if I get up from here. Empathetic, okay. I'm gonna hire you actually because you are pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of the shipping guy. Shipping guy has been fantastic, but I'm sorry, man. I can't. Amusingly, you can see your breath, or your breath when you exhale. Let's find a missing carts. The ghost cart appears in front of you. You see a mangled remains of some animal, whatever it was, that didn't survive the trip. Your crew becomes nauseated. What the fuck? What the fuck? Someone forgot to close the freezer door. Of course. Inspect wares. You see some out-of-place produce. You've got 3 trash. That sounds about right. Cart full of ice cream products rolls by. Ice cream. We'll do a new employee interview. Custodian. Couch potato. Cannot dodge attacks, recovery items, moves are more effective. What are your skills? Cleans up things in more ways than one. Attacks target with cleanliness. Just mopped there. Sure, I'll hire you. I think, right? I'll get rid of the... Fuck, I'll get rid of the supervisor. I'm sorry. No, I'll get rid of the... Yeah, no, I'll get rid of the fucking supervisor. No. No, we'll keep the supervisor. We'll get rid of the bagger. Yeah. Alright, cool. We're flying through the shift. Let's get time for bowling.
Freezer edition.
However, you strangely notice that there are fewer participants this time, but same rules apply. Pick your frozen item. Okay, well, we have to think about what's gonna roll or what's gonna slide better, right? So we have a tub of ice cream, which in theory would roll, but because I know it's not gonna be perfectly cylindrical, it's gonna miss. Bag of ice is gonna have the best sliding case, but I'm gonna have to really throw it. Frozen turkey, not gonna happen. So I'm gonna choose the bag of ice. Bit heavy and leaking a bit, but you're able to toss the bag of ice across the floor. Then the ice ceremoniously flops down and breaks open, scattering ice everywhere. But during cleanup, after the ice melt, do you find additional items? That's a lot of teeth. That's, well, I mean, okay. I tried. Check inventory. See a stray box full of products scuttled away, leaving a trail of food. Nah, get back here, you stupid fucking rat. Wait, that's just food. In the event of wasted food. Am I attacking the food? The food chain. Idling, okay. Something skitters from the shadows. Rats! Trash. Trash. Trash found, some bag of some money, trash found, bag of some money. Okay. Not bad. A small puddle slowly starts to grow beneath a fridge. Okay. What if the person who made this was British? I swear to God, I just saw something out of the corner of my fucking eye in my kitchen. That was a little creepy. Like, just like a slight shadow. That was fucking weird. Check inventory. Let's see if we can get it again. Nice. In the event of wasted food. Oh, we do have more stuff. Mental health break. Applies sugar rush to an ally. I'm gonna do it to myself for now, and then we're just gonna use trash, go-karts, and then we'll do that. Grab the trash to find nauseous trash. Nauseous, not noxious, nauseous. Cleaner scorn, let's go. Idling, okay. Something scares the rats. I'm gonna take paid leave because I need to fucking not die. Go-karts and then cleanup rush just in case. Nice. Ow. Trash. Lucky trash. I'll take $2. Come on. Nice. We're doing pretty good. All things considered. Someone forgot to close the freezer door. It's now 3 o'clock p.m. Can we take a break? You haven't noticed till now, but you're the only employee on the floor. As the number of customers increase, you head into the break room to figure out why you're alone. But as you pass the employee lockers, you see that all of them, including yours, are left open. I'm gonna check my neighbor's locker. Find some notes tallying up the scores for past bowling games in the store. They're extensive, too extensive, to the point that each of the staff has a page dedicated to their physique and behavior. The rest of the notes disregard privacy altogether. What the fuck? I guess we just take bowling seriously, right? Awesome. You got $64. All right, and then there's a night shift. So we're gonna go back to the break room because I don't think we're gonna be able to manage that again. I'll go through my items just to make sure I don't forget anything. God, now we should finish the shift. We should finish the shift and do the final thing before I go to bed. And I'll just like speed run it out. All right, fuck it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Final one, guys. We'll do it. Clock in on Friday for the night shift, which gets me the cleaning thing that I need. Something barely skitters away from sight. Clean up the wet mess. Yep, use my mop. Cool. A line of ants marches undaunted towards the produce. Please don't. Clean up the dry mess. All right, that's 2 free hours. You accidentally nudge some fruit. This disturbs the insects beneath. Why are there insects underneath my fruit? Restock the produce. See an empty shelf you need stocking. Sit down and get to it. Find some product that fell behind the shelf some time ago. You got 1 stale donut. That's... Why is there a stale donut in the produce? We're supposed to be partnered with one other employee for the night shift. But once again, you find yourself alone. You find a rather large mess of cabbages. It's easy enough to be a 2-person mess, if anything. Examine the cabbage. As you hold the cabbage up to the light, you feel something roll around inside. Curiosity taking you unwrap it, leaf by leaf, reach the dense center. When you cover the last leaf, you see a lone tooth and some fleshy gum still attached. What the fuck? Something buzzes past your ears. It's now 2 o'clock a.m. Gather produce. You'll see some runaway carts. I failed catching it. Fuck. What the fuck? The tail's still twitches still. What the fuck? 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 What the actual fuck? It turned into an owl? Something swoops in from above. It's a fucking full. It's a. Okay, how? I gotta go pee. We'll finish this fight. I'll go pee. Okay. Let me go pee. I'll be right back. Hold on. Fastest pisser in the Wild West, fellas. Alright, trash found. Some money found. Okay, cool. One of the vegetable shelf sprinklers spazzes out. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can just pick one, just do the dry one. Feel something crawling on you. Ugh. As you walk into the entrance to leave, you see a pyramid arrangement that you're all too familiar with. It looks like someone wants to go bowling. Go bowling! You grab a right piece of produce, assume the position, and wind up like clockwork. You manage to hit most of the pyramid, but are left with an impossible spare. You don't see anyone watching, but the disappointment is daunting. It's impossible by design. I could have tried. Return to the break room, clock out. You hear a second pair of footsteps close behind. They get closer and closer till you feel something sharp, or hard and sharp, poke the small of your back. Small of your back. It's for the good of the store, and I need this job. You've reached the top of the food chain. What the fuck is that thing? Giving myself immediate paid leave, targeting you. We're going to chew out myself. Go-karts. Cleanup brush. I need healing. Nice. One. Nice. Chew out. Go-karts. Honestly, no, don't do goof off. Cleanup brush. Nice, 6. 2, okay. Oof. Stalker. Custodian. Goof off on you. Trash. Go-karts. Cleanup brush. Come on. Alright, everyone can now counter, I think. No, Custodian didn't get the counter. Fuck. That's fine. The noxious trash, come on. 3. Go-karts. 2. Nice. Cleanup brush. 7. Uneasy stare. Don't you fucking do this to me. Everyone's gonna be using trash. 5-second rule. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, nauseous trash. Let's go. Backs up the money, trash, and trash. Okay, that's cool. You managed to push them back as they choke on blood welling up from their throat. They struggle and fail to get a few words out, but not without sparing a glance at the rejected produce bin. You see, it's filled with even more human excrements or extremities. How long has this been going on? Got $64 in industrial cleaner. Can I get some workers fucking comp for getting stabbed in the back? Like, genuinely, I got stabbed in the back? Workers comp? Workers comp? Alright, let's go to the parrot company real quick. What's in this bag? There should be a key, right? Yeah, custodial closet key. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna go in the elevator. We'll take whatever floor. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. It's like as soon as you think it's normal, it's not, because then it fucking takes you back to the stupid fucking floor. Unlock with the custodial closet key. I'm gonna take it. But, like, I need another. I don't have enough time for another. I want to play this, don't get me wrong. But I don't have time to do another. Like, I'm actually genuinely out of time, and I'm very upset about it. We've had some fantastic games like this entire month so far, with the exception of Ao Oni. I have not liked Ao Oni so far. I feel like that only got popular because of just general YouTube bullshit. But like, as for everything else, it's been really, really fun. This game in particular, I'm surprised how well this has been going. Can I also return it to the fridge? I accidentally did this. So you can't return any. So you were able to eat one lunch. And if you didn't, or if you did, then you weren't able to, it's wild. Okay, hold on. I didn't want to choose customer service. Let's go quickly to department. We'll read that when we play this game again. And trust me, we will play this game again. I really freaking liked this. That was a ton of fun. I don't know how saving works, though. Do I presume that it auto-saves? I think I have to presume that it auto-saves. So, let's go to title. Let me just double-check real quick. Yes, it does. It does autosave. That is awesome. Oh my god, I love that. I was really worried that it wasn't gonna autosave, but like upon exiting, it just automatically saves your progress. Now, I wish that I could manually save, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not too horribly worried about it. I think everything's gonna be a-okay. But that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've had an absolute blast as always. And if you like what you saw, !socials brings you to my link tree, which has my YouTube, Twitch, Blue Sky, and more. So go and check that out. And if you haven't already, you should join the Discord. We do watch parties every Sunday, or not. Well, we don't do that. We haven't. I want to start that back up in November, possibly. But we do hang out a ton there. We chat about a whole lot. So come hang out with us. And last but not least, if you do like what I do and you want to help support me, especially with like trying to improve streams and whatnot, you can help me out on Ko-Fi. For $1, you can basically get an exclusive role into the Discord, and from there you can get access to random upcoming projects and little details and whatnot, or you can ask questions, do things where I will have to feel obligated to have to respond. So if you want to force me into a corner and essentially be like, hey, I got a question for you, and you want to ask it, you can do that. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go find someone to raid. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. Remember, tomorrow's food review will be one of the drinks. So we'll end up picking out the drink from the bag of terror, or the Streets of Terror bag. And then we'll put it in the fridge for 30 minutes, and we'll give it a shot afterwards. That is at least the plan. Okay? Okay. Let's see. I did say we were going to raid Riker today. I did say we would raid Riker. And I see some other people that I know live. Unfortunately, I already dedicated this time to Riker, so we're going to give it out to Riker. I am a person of my word. And remember, too, tomorrow's stream will be one of my moderators and dear friends Do playing Five Nights at Freddy's. So if you want to see a scaredy cat get scared, be sure to stop by. But that's it for now. I love you guys. Please take it easy. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.